Hey Pisces, and welcome back to Divinely Me See Tarot, home of Hill Black Girl. We're over here, it's all love and peace. There is no tea. We're gonna get started and see who's showing up in your energy today, the lessons attached, and how you can move forward with clarity. Alright, so let's pull one of these little therapy cards first. Spirit, what is it that Pisces needs to know for today's reading? Oh shoot, we got the Nine of Swords. Alright, so who or what gives you energy? What do you know in your heart to be true? So it's like deep down in your heart, you know you need to do something, or you know the truth about something, but you don't listen to it, right? It's like maybe you make excuses, or maybe you put something off. You know, who knows? Everybody's situation is going to be different. What must you commit to no matter what? Okay, Pisces. So this ain't time to be doubting yourself or doubting your intuition. Follow through with whatever you set out to do. We're going to pull 5 cards in the tarot. Spirit, tell me about the overall energy around Pisces. What is... Thank you. We got the 7 of Pentacles. So that's like an investment, whether that's money, whether it's time, and maybe you feel like you've been investing in something and you haven't seen your investments paying off. We have the Magician card here. So, you have all the tools that you need to be successful or do something that you want to do. But we got the 3 of Swords here. Why is the 3 of Swords here? I'm feeling like, yeah, you wanted something. The Knight of Swords just came out. So you wanted something to go fast or take off fast. Like you wanted to see quick results. You could be being controlling, like trying to control the results of something, and because things aren't working, the way you want to or as fast as you wanted to, you could be becoming impatient. And what must you commit to no matter what? So you've been committed to something, or you think you have, but Spirit is saying you ain't even been dedicated enough. Or whatever this is. If this is a relationship, you invested a lot into this relationship, right? And regardless of how much you didn't put into it, your heart was broken because somebody was impulsive, and somebody was very controlling, very negative with their words. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here for Pisces? We got this, told you, 6 of Swords. You invested something, you got impatient, you walked away. We got the High Priestess here. Okay. This High Priestess is all knowing, the holder of secrets. So you feel like you were listening to your intuition, you were being guided to do something, you feel like you were following your heart, you did it, but then you second guessed yourself and you were like, no, maybe I shouldn't be doing this because you didn't see the results as fast as you wanted to. Tell me about the Magician. And like I said, even if this is a relationship, you walked away from a relationship because you invested so much and intuitively you knew that something was going on, even if you didn't have the facts. And it was like your heart was telling you like it was time to walk away from something. Maybe it was too much toxicity. Maybe it was something that, you weren't feeling fulfilled in. But again, following your heart was like, this is not meant for you. 333 on the clock. Maybe this was somebody that you were supposed to be working with or going to business with, or someone you worked, like you actually worked like at a physical company with, like y'all worked together. Y'all could have traveled together as well. But you felt more complete with the help of this other person. Like maybe you felt like you could have went further with the help of this other person. But honestly, I feel like whatever you're doing, you're showing up and other people are seeing you, and you're going to get some good news coming in, or somebody could already be messaging you about working with you and partnering with you about something. Tell me more about the 3 of Swords. We got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands wanted to come out in reverse and then she turned sideways. So I'm going to say that maybe with you experiencing some type of heartbreak, your emotions blocked you from taking action on something that you were being guided to do. So maybe you had to go through a period of isolation or healing because you just weren't encouraged or motivated enough to pursue something. Yeah, we got the 7 of Wands here. It was like you were blocking anything, everything, because you were trying to heal yourself. And it could have affected your confidence as well with the Queen of Wands here, because the Queen of Wands is very beautiful and she's an action taker. She's an action taker out of all the queens in the deck. So something affected your confidence, and you know, I feel like you were guarded in love as well, but you were also guarded when it comes to taking action on something. It was like you just had to get yourself together, which, I mean, in the end, I feel like everybody should take out time to heal. But are you being true to yourself by blocking whatever blessings trying to come in? Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. Why is this Knight of Swords here? Ooh, the Four of Wands came out in reverse. So, upright is stability, is security. It could mean home. It could mean marriage. In reverse is the complete opposite. It could mean somebody's foundation in their home, you know, was rocky, unstable. Somebody's marriage was unstable. But it could have been because of some type of impulsive actions or something moving too quickly. We got the Knight of Swords here. With the Justice card. Why is the King of Swords here in reverse? Whoever this King of Swords here, I feel like this is the person who, broke your heart. I feel like this person actually wants forgiveness with the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups here. You know, you walked away from somebody who was being very controlling. You realized that there was no stability in the future with this person. You know, and this could have broke your heart, but in the end, it gave your soul peace. I feel like somebody's definitely in regret and wants to apologize. I'm curious to know, will this person apologize? Will this person apologize to Pisces? The Star card just came out. This person wants to heal this connection. With the Page of Wands in reverse, it's something about them seeing you take action. It's like, okay, so maybe this person felt like you depended on them or something, and by you being single, they felt like you were going to be stressed out about the separation. But we got the Page of Wands. It's like you're actually using this energy and becoming a magician and using it as creative energy now. So you could be using this energy in a good way now. So now they're realizing that you're not chasing after them or coming after them. So let's dive deeper and see. Tell me more, Spirit, for Pisces. Someone not doing their part. I told you. Tell me more about someone not doing their part. It was like you were investing everything into this relationship and it wasn't equal give and take. This person will never change. Crazy work. It says this person will never change. Give me one more. You about that nightlife. You don't get tired. Okay, so maybe you and this person like had some type of pattern of like staying out at night or staying up at night or doing something specific at night. Like maybe y'all moon glazed, star gazed, gazed. But something about you about that nightlife, you don't get tired. So nighttime is very specific. Everybody's situation is different, but there's something about the nighttime that's specific between you and this person. Tell me more. And this could also be you again with whatever your calling is. It's like you're not being committed or consistent. You know, but it could be because you're working a lot or you don't trust, like you don't trust the unknown, the unseen. 8:38 on the clock. Tell me more. Remember, you could still, what to say? Remember, you could never tell these bees everything. Oh man, I told you. 8:48 on the clock. So you could have told this person your plans, or y'all could have had plans to work together. Like you done told this person all your plans when it comes to like a business or whatever it is to make you money or something that's going to get you some type of notoriety, whatever it is. It's like this person in their mind feel like you're going to one up them. Okay. Tell me more. We got Sagittarius here. So something could be happening between November the 22nd and December the 21st. Somebody could be a Sagittarius or they could have Sagittarius heavy in their natal chart. The only way you can find out if you have Sagittarius in your chart or their chart, you would need your exact date of birth and your time. And you could just go to AstroCalf and look that up. If it's not none of those, it could be your house of purpose because that's your 9th house. So Sagittarius is in your 9th house, your house of purpose. And again, that goes back to what do you know in your heart? What do you know in your heart to be true? So something that you're being called to do. So that's your house of purpose. So that's another confirmation. We got real estate. We got real estate agent, mortgage loan officer, photographer, stager, appraiser, buyer, seller. So somebody could be like you could be meant to be in real estate. You could be in real estate. You could be selling a house, buying a house, something real estate related is important. Ugh. Tell me more, please. Ooh. You were such a hot commodity. Then I started effing with you. A real bum in real life. Okay, so this was somebody that you admired. Okay, so you really admired this person. You looked up to this person. And I guess when y'all started dealing with each other and this person's controlling, narcissistic side coming out, you know, their aggression and like being in competition with you, you realize like this person on the outside just looked good, but internally like they had a lot of healing that they need to work on and do. Tell me more. We got 666. So you could be seeing triple sixes, self-discovery, reevaluate, worldly attachments, restore balance in relationship, twin flame is near. Okay, so I mean, this could be your twin flame, 11:22 on the clock, but there's something here that's really important on this card to me about discovering and reevaluating worldly attachments. Okay, so somebody could be attached to a lot of material things, and the only way to restore balance in this relationship is to learn detachment, to understand like what's important, right? So maybe like y'all had arguments about material things or money or finances or something like that that was more important to this person, 1155, than this relationship. Oh, we got two of them. Hold on. I never liked you. I dated you because my family and my friends liked you. Somebody is perping. I feel like, honestly, somebody has a lot of ego, okay? And I feel like the reason why I say they have a lot of ego because we got the forgiveness card here. So somebody wanted forgiveness, and we got the star card here. Somebody truly, 12:22 on the clock, deep down want to apologize. Like I said, their ego is not going to allow them to, but I mean, they're all in your energy here because they're probably thinking about you or still watching you from afar. We have I love everything about you, a true thug love fairy tale that you just couldn't seem to get right. So again, like this person, I feel like you loved them, you really admired them, you looked up to this person, but I feel like you, with this being like the thug fairy tale, that card always means to me that you thought you could change this person, right? Like thug fairy tale means like maybe this person really didn't truly know what love meant, you know, and you wanted to be that person to show them what love meant, or, you know, change them in some type of way, gain their trust, 1313 on the clock. And in the end, you had to choose yourself because you realized maybe you were damaging yourself emotionally, mentally, continuing to deal with this person, thinking that you could change them. Tell me more. All right, we got, it makes more sense to hear our story from us. So other people could be talking about this separation between you and this person. You could have been dealing with Cancer, somebody who's a charmer, but very forceful, like I said, controlling, arrogant, disrespectful, liar, cocky, easily irritated, and sneaky. I told y'all, listen. All right, tell me more. I really didn't know the real you. I told you, you liked what you saw about this person, but as you got deeper, you know, and you realized this person couldn't be helped. I mean, that's not funny, but like that's the truth. Like you realize like you were waiting and you were investing, and who knows how long you waited before you walked away. You probably gave this person chance after chance to get it together. It says, don't let the betrayal of others make you a loner or put you in a mental prison. Throughout life, everyone experiences good and bad karma. No one's life is smooth sailing. We all experience emotional challenges. Life teaches us from experience, not what we've been programmed to believe. what true love is, loyalty, and how to read energy. Okay, so that means like don't put your guards up because you had a failed relationship, you know, with a person who just couldn't get love, right? You know, it's all energy. um so in the end, like with you experiencing like this situation with this person or this lesson, spirit is telling you, even when you do find love or you find a potential mate, at the end of the day, it's never 15:15 on the clock going to be smooth sailing. Nobody's life is smooth sailing. Okay, we got inexperienced, humble, blusher, loyal, worried about status, cutie pie, lover girl, lover boy, wants to be bad, wet behind the ear. So somebody don't have any experience in a love, which could be this person again. Then we got, it takes years to learn the difference between who to let go and who to be patient with. I feel like, again, you could have invested years in this person, and you were very patient with them, but then you decided that it was time for you to let go. The same way it takes years to know the same way it takes years to know what you deserve and what you don't. So hang in there. Growth and experiences comes with time. Again, a lot of clarification because somebody could be potentially like trying to close the door on love because of this experience, is what I'm getting from this. Let's get some spiritual messages. Tell me more about the situation. Actually, one second. Let me get 3 of y'all finance cards. 3 cards for Pisces and their finances. 3 cards. What was that wanted to flip over? Investment. That's wild. Investment just flipped over and flipped right back in. That's crazy. I'm not going to read it because it didn't pop out, but that's still crazy. We got helper, we got legal, and we got business. All right, so Spirit is saying avoid giving too much of yourself while neglecting your own needs. Confirmation. Consider careers in customer service or in any field where you're able to care for others. Don't fear asking for help or accepting help from someone who is willing to give you a hand. Do not be intimidated to enter the world of business. You got this. Consider executive positions, becoming a CEO, or anything in the corporate world. Elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want different results. And then we got legal. You might have to take care of some legal matters related to financial issues. You could receive money from some kind of legal matter. This is a good time to handle any legal matters involving money. I hope y'all can hear me because my microphone has not been on. Okay. That's how y'all know I'm sleepy. Like, I really need to go to bed. Tell me more for Pisces. All right, we got not afraid to lose you, afraid to lose the money. What did I say? The confirmations be, listen. So there, like I said, y'all could have had some plan to build some type of business together. We got 777 new. So you could be seeing 777. You could be getting a new car, new job, new home, new life. But Spirit is saying God is making a way for you right now. And like I said, somebody's watching you and they thought that you were going to be like reaching out because you need them. We got parenting, release control. So somebody need to loosen up on their kids. Or maybe your parents need to loosen up on you. We got waiting. Who's waiting? What is this about? Unconsciously resonating pain from your past. What did I just say? Shutting out your closing off your heart from your past. Sugarcoating with premature positive thinking. Not attracting what you want, but attracting pain. Attracting what your heart secretly fears. So it's like if you haven't healed it and you're just saying like, yeah, I'm healed, I'm not dealing with that anymore, but yet it's still you're guarded. You won't date anymore. You're not open to dating because you're afraid somebody else is going to hurt you. So in the end, 1919 on the clock, if you do meet someone, you're manifesting that by not healing and looking at it as a lesson instead of, good or bad karma, right? All right, addressing emotions, release the need for codependency, and allow for healthy relationships with others. Listen, you've gained many scars and wounds along your journey. Your reward awaits you. gaining clout off someone else. I told you this person was just around using you. This person was gaining clout off you, or they would have been, like, if y'all would have stayed together, involving family and friends. Yeah, so these family and friends could be the ones that's talking about this separation. We got bad karma. Oh my geez. You think you have bad karma in love. And if it ain't that, this person is experiencing some bad karma. Yeah, look, negative attracts negative, positive attracts positive people and results. So, you know, you can't prematurely positively think. You actually have to go through the healing. Your journey is beyond earthly matters. What did I say? Where was that card that said something about reevaluate worldly attachments to restore balance? We got Archangel Michael here, protection from your enemies. So in the end, this separation was meant to happen because this person wasn't good for you. Spirit doesn't lie about the energy people are in. Bro, come through. Let's see, major shift in your luck. You're about to have major shift in your luck. Look beyond surface appearances. So again, like I said, you invested in something, and because it didn't, you know, come through when you wanted it to, or you didn't have the results that you wanted, Spirit is saying be true to you. You know, don't compromise on your sanity. We got popping up. Oh my God, somebody is waiting to pop up on you. New phase, as you go into this new phase of your life. And then we got gossip and rumors. There's a lot of talk going on, and that's probably why this person is in your energy so heavy. There's something about you, you're different. Okay, here we go again. Addressing childhood trauma can be scary. Hurt people. So again, there could be some childhood trauma that needs to be addressed, whether that's on your end or this person's end. But can I please get a card to close out this reading for Pisces? Inner child. Oh my God. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me tend to its deepest needs and feelings. Some type of childhood healing needs to happen here. Advice card for Pisces. We got 2. We got miracles and harvest. Period. Come through. 42 and 43 here. Miracles. We're going to read miracles first. Okay, so Spirit is saying you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? Man, the confirmations is crazy. Like, I'm getting like goosebumps. All things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. You claim you want miracles, but you take a I'll believe it when I see it approach. Did I not say that in the beginning? If you will, hold on. What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, to have, and the world you want for yourself. So pretty much you believe that you should have, so whatever you're visualizing or manifesting, you believe that you want that for yourself, right? So you can't, like they said, the premature thinking, right? You can't be like, okay, I want this, but I'm not worthy enough, or I got some type of bad luck or bad karma, right? What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do have the world that you want for yourself. You can be true to yourself, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracles. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. My life is full of miracles. That is crazy. It says, give thanks. You are being blessed. It is harvest time. Pay attention. A season of great harvest is a season of great prosperities. You are prospering. Harvest is when you reap the blessings that you have sown. The harvest is not just the fulfillment of your dreams, but the creation of them. Again, visualizations. Your thoughts, your imaginations, the blessings of you being here another day on earth. That is all harvest. What seeds of generosity, love, support, and goodwill can you sow in your community to create a bountiful harvest for all? Wow, that is crazy. We are always prospering. All right, so Pisces, that was you guys' reading. If this reading resonated, just imagine what a personal deep dive could unlock for you. You guys could book personal readings by the links that's in the description box. Remember that feedback and testimonies could help someone else get clarity. Our community over here is more than just readings. It's a sisterhood of love, peace, no tea. Thank you guys so much for sharing this space with me today. I hope that you walk away with some clarity, some peace, and power. Stay tuned for a quick announcement if you guys feel inclined to. If not, remember that over here with me, it's all love and peace. There's no tea. Till next week, guys. Bye.